Picture this. You're sitting at home, the lights are on, your phone is charging, and your fridge is humming quietly. Without warning, darkness. No power, no internet, no explanation. Minutes later, hospitals report outages, airports shut down, the stock market freezes. You keep looking out of the windows. You ask yourself, are we being attacked? But there's no army in sight, because the war is not what we would expect.
An update now on that cyber attack that hit Marks and Spencer 3 weeks ago.
One of the nation's largest healthcare providers is under siege.
And it was caused, as we all know, by a flaw in this security update.
Cyber warfare isn't a futuristic threat, it's already here. And it's reshaping the very foundations of global power. Governments, corporations, and even you are caught in the battle you can't see.
That we are not acceptable target.
Threat of government using cyber
Important from a cyber defense perspective.
Cyber warfare is the use of digital attacks, often state-sponsored, to disrupt, damage, or destroy the critical infrastructure of another nation. At its core, it's not just hacking for data or money, it's hacking with the power and goals of a government behind it. And unlike conventional warfare, the weapons aren't tanks or missiles. They're lines of code deployed invisibly through networks. The targets go far beyond military installations. In fact, civilian infrastructure is often the main focus. Power grids, hospitals, financial systems, water treatment plants, the very systems a country needs to function, the very systems the population needs to survive. The aim isn't always immediate destruction. Sometimes it's disruption, sometimes it's espionage, sometimes it's psychological. But in many cases, the most terrifying part is that a cyber attack can quietly infiltrate a system, lie dormant for months or years, and then unleash chaos when you least expect it. By the time anyone realizes what happened, the damage might already be catastrophic. To understand the evolution of cyber warfare, we need to revisit 2010, when a seemingly ordinary piece of malware began to attract the attention of cybersecurity researchers around the world. Its name was Stuxnet, and what it did changed everything.
Computer virus that may be aimed at destroying a bricks and mortar facility. The virus is called Stuxnet.
How did Stuxnet actually become introduced?
This type of cyber attack could also be used against us.
Stuxnet wasn't designed to steal passwords, spy on users, or hijack devices for profit like most malware did at the time. Instead, it was specifically engineered to target a very narrow, highly classified component, the centrifuges used in Iran's Natanz nuclear facility to enrich uranium. Once inside, Stuxnet caused the centrifuges to spin very fast and then slowing down immediately. This causes them to wear out faster than maintenance could keep up. Meanwhile, the monitoring systems continued to report normal performances, ensuring that Iranian scientists didn't realize that anything was wrong until their equipment started to fail. It was a masterpiece of precision sabotage. No airstrikes, no assassinations, no physical infiltration, just code deployed through a USB stick and unleashed into the world. Eventually, experts traced the operation back to a joint US-Israeli intelligence effort, likely orchestrated to slow Iran's nuclear ambitions without provoking a full-scale war. Stuxnet is widely considered the world's first true cyber weapon, and its discovery signaled to every government on Earth the rules of cyber warfare had officially changed.
Before we let you go, there's a hack going on right now. 184 million passwords stolen.
Hackers may have gained access to billions of people's personal information, and in the U.S., that includes social security numbers.
38,000 patients within the University of Chicago Medical Group may have had their personal information exposed.
In the years Following Stuxnet, the floodgates opened. Cyber attacks became more common and more ambitious. In 2015, Ukraine experienced the first known blackout caused by a cyber attack. Hackers believed to be linked to Russian military intelligence remotely accessed the control systems of Ukraine power companies and shut down electricity to hundreds of thousands of citizens in the middle of winter. It was a clear demonstration. Digital weapons could now disable critical infrastructure on command. Then came 2017 and the outbreak of NotPetya. Originally disguised as ransomware, NotPetya was far more destructive than it appeared. It rapidly spread across networks worldwide, encrypting data, wiping systems and rendering devices useless. Major corporations like shipping giant Maersk and pharmaceutical company Merck were brought to a stillstand. Economies slowed, operations halted. Experts later estimated the global cost exceeded $10 billion. And while Ukraine was again the main target, the collateral damage stretched across Europe, Asia and the United States. Perhaps the most chilling example was the SolarWinds hack in 2020. This time, Russian-linked hackers infiltrated one of the most trusted software vendors in the US. By inserting malicious code into a routine software update, they created a backdoor into thousands of networks, including those of the US Treasury, Homeland Security, Microsoft, and countless more.
Cybersecurity expert warns hackers could continue to try to extort people for money.
Hackers have stolen the personal details of more than 2,000 patients at the Women's and Children's Hospital.
The massive data breach has rocked the US. Millions of sensitive records are now in the wrong hands.
Every day behind the scenes, a quiet war is unfolding. Nation-states are probing power grids, testing water supplies, hacking communication networks, and planting sleeper malware. Digital time bombs that lie dormant inside critical systems, waiting for the day they're activated. Also, I was wondering, which critical systems may have already been infected, and we don't know until the day we're going to find out. It's not about blowing things up today, it's about ensuring that when war breaks out, the enemy collapses from within before they could even start a real physical war. And here's the scary part, this isn't science fiction. Just recently, parts of Spain and Portugal experienced unexplained power outages. Official reports blame technical faults, but cybersecurity analysts quietly suspect something more, a dry run perhaps, a test of how resilient their grids are, or how quickly they fall. So imagine this, it's 4 AM in Madrid. Without warning, streetlights flicker and then die. Hospitals switch to emergency generators. The stock exchange is offline. Traffic grinds to a halt. Phones are dead, the internet is silent. In Lisbon, the same. But no one hears the explosion because there isn't one. Just silence, confusion, and a growing sense of dread. Will the power come back? Will it not? How long are we going to be offline? This is how a modern blackout could begin. Not with lightning or sabotage, but with a precisely coded attack. That's it for today's episode, guys. Cyber warfare. I hope you liked it. If you have any suggestions or anything we could do better the next time, or any ideas you want to discuss with us, just leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to our channel, like if you liked the video, and then I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you around. Thank you.